Good morning. Good morning. We were supposed to be talking about sons of God and Noah. However, I believe Spirit wants me to talk about something else this morning concerning the darkness, being in the dark. Now, this video is not going to be long, so I'm just going to get straight to the point, okay? In my last videos and all my videos, I'm talking about God, being light and dark, which actually is good and evil. We could just say it like that because that's what it is. Why does he use the darkness? Why does he take us through the darkness? As I was thinking about this through the weekend, I'm just thinking, about Halloween and all this kind of stuff. The devil wants praise. He wants a lot of attention, which is the reason why he failed, right? He wants it all. He doesn't want to give God any type of credit, any type of glory, anything. Anything dealing with evil, which is here on earth, which is where his domain, he wants that. However, God owns that too. Hello? God owns everything. So you know what that means? His ass is, again, when I say he's fake and phony and counterfeit, fraudulent, that's what I mean by that. He wants to own it all, but he just simply doesn't. That's what I mean when I break that down. You serving the wrong person. Yeah, God is evil too. Yeah, something to think about, ain't it? The devil, he don't own nothing. Anytime on sight, if God sees something down here, he coming. The devil don't own that. The devil does not own anything. Let me say that again. The devil don't own a thing. He resides. It's his dominion. But anytime now listen now. Let's go to Job. He had to ask for permission to fuck with Job like that. He couldn't just come in there and do whatever. He doesn't have, he has to get permission from God. What did I tell you? He don't own nothing. He ain't got no power like that. He don't have it. Okay? So when we look at it from that perspective, okay, God has to take us through the dark so that we can get to know who he is and so that we can get to know ourselves. Heartbreak, don't nobody want to go through that shit. That's in the darkness. That's down in the devil's domain. You go through heartbreak, you sunken down, you drinking yourself, you're sad, depressed. And that was something that you wanted so bad. When we go through heartbreak, when we down here, when we get to a situation, a person, a place, thing, whatever it is, and we want it really, really bad, what do? We try it this way and try it that way, and we be all up in that thing. That's when God comes down, swoops down and says, you know what? I can use this right here. Because that emotion be so strong. The devil right there too now. And no, I want it. I want that one. You can't have that. That's why you have to know yourself a little bit when you go on this journey. Because you got to know good from wrong, right from wrong. You have to know that. Because if you know you're a good person at the start of the journey, you know God is going to lead you through that. If you don't know right from wrong, you're going to fail. You ain't going to pass through. Because you're going to look at something and you're going to say, oh, that's the devil. And you're going to get scared. You're going to try to turn around. I can't look at that. That's Egypt. That's Illuminati. I can't go over there. See, God has to lead you through all that because you have to know. That's God. That's God. The devil down there too, but God is leading you through that so that you can get to the light, illumination. That's the real truth. That's the truth. He uses you while you down and in the dumps because that's where you get molded and shaped. That's where you get to know yourself. That's where you get to know yourself. You get to know, I don't think I want to do this no more. You stop. You think about, is this worth all this effort? No. If it ain't, you know God is purging. This is purging and cleansing. This is the area of purging and cleansing the darkness. You got to trust God through all that. You have to trust him. It may look like he ain't there sometime, but you got to keep moving forward. You can't stop. Because see, when you stop, the devil get a hold of you. And it's just my thoughts, but I believe that's where folks start getting, mental illness, the signs, schizophrenia. You start hearing all these voices. See, that's because you didn't stop somewhere. You were supposed to be going on. You didn't stopped, and the devil got a hold of you. You have to keep moving. You have to know that God is there. You have to trust. That's why I said in one of my last videos, when you say you want to follow Jesus and you want to be a disciple, boy, you committing to something, some serious stuff. Because this spiritual walk, it mimics that other spiritual stuff we see, tarot cards and what is that, Ouija boards and all kinds of things. See, that's spiritual stuff too. So you have to be careful. There's a difference. There's a difference. It ain't all the same. There's light, spiritual, Bible. That's why I said the devil, boy, he want to look like God so bad. He want all the glory. He wants it all. Can he have it? God is saying at this time, your time is up. Satan, devil, old serpent, your time is up. The truth is here. God is here. All that good stuff. And whatever followers you have, you can have them. I don't even want them now. If they ain't been on this walk, if they don't know me, then what he say? Everybody, Lord, Lord. He ain't gonna hear you. Because you didn't take the time to get to know him and to get to know yourself in the dark. That's cleansing, that's purging. If you didn't do that, you lost. You lost. It's very disappointing. That's disappointing news. If you didn't take that walk, you don't know God. You don't, because you don't know yourself. You got to know yourself at the end of that road there. When you come to the light, when you get, you got to know who you are. You don't know who you are, God's gonna know. You didn't take that walk. You ain't go through no pain and suffering. You do not belong here. Goodbye. You the devil's work. Those marks. Those marks. God's people, third eye. The devil's folks, same spot, mental illness. That's how you recognize. That's how you know. But see, the devil want to look like the third eye. That's God. That is God. Mental illness is the devil. Satan, depression. He ain't got no power. He does not have power like God. He doesn't. Just because it's his domain don't mean he moving and shaking and in charge of something. I told you he has to get permission from God to even fuck with you. He can't even. And I know he be sitting up mad. Ooh, I want that one right there. That one right there. I want, Lord, please. I bet you be begging. And God be, all right, you touch that one, and I'm going to get your ass. That's what I'm saying. You have to ask God for guidance when you are in the scriptures. Because they're there for a reason. God left the Spirit with us for a reason. You don't want to play with Spirit. You get all caught up in conjuring up some shit and doing some shit you ain't got no business. Baby, you going to be bound, tied up. And what you meant for somebody else, because I remember now that's manipulation, that's going to be where you at. That's ugly. I would not want to be tied up on some spiritual stuff. Well, for one thing, I've been through that. I've been through it. Fucking around with folk I didn't know. And then got up in some stuff. That's why I said, Lord, it's scary. It's dangerous. But when you make the commitment to get to know yourself and to get to know God on that level. See, I didn't know I was signing up for that. I didn't. I probably wouldn't have went. I wouldn't have got up in there. I wouldn't have like, But when I made the commitment, I trusted God. I did. I said, okay, we walking through here. Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. He said, I got you. He said, it's going to look scary, but I'm here. I'm here. And then, hey, that's where your message and your purpose is born. All through the darkness. That's why I appreciate it. That's why I said, Lord, I can't get out here and act like I ain't hard. I'm hard, child. I don't give a damn. Okay. I grew up in church and, you're not supposed to do that. No cursing, no meat, no jewelry, no makeup. You can't go out on Friday and Saturday night, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? You wouldn't even think I went through that type of childhood. Because I've been out here in these streets. I've been out here on all levels. And God still preserved me. That's why I say I don't look like where I've been. I really don't. So that's a breakdown of, in previous videos when I'm talking about God is light and dark, an explanation. He uses us. That's where we get molded and shaped, in the darkness. So he can bring us out into the light at the appropriate time, the appointed time, and so that we can share how good God has been to us in our lowest and darkest hours. Okay? So the next, I promise now, the sons of God and Noah. It's important for us to go through these beginnings because like God said, it is going to be in the times of Noah. So it's important for us to go back and understand where we are in time And so that I can show you guys actually too some signs. There are some signs in the beginning that are showing up now in Revelation, because that's the times that we're living in. Those are the times. All right, so God is good. He is everything. And you guys be blessed until I do the next video, okay?